Hello, Joe Moat. That's a name I have not seen in a long, long time. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Wow. You followed me in 2019. Toontown days. I wonder if has there been any news lately? Rewritten gonna put out that Crystal Coasts update? Is Corporate Clash gonna put out their Hammer Space update? I feel like those updates have been in development for years now. Latest news. They posted 2 days ago. Straw Hats. Huh. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I haven't checked Toontown in a while. Fake Toontown. Bro, I'm not fake Toontown player for not playing the game recently. They just haven't been putting out any updates recently, so I haven't been playing. Let me check. I just checked Rewritten. I don't see any updates relevant there. I'm gonna check Corporate Clash right now. I was only playing that because it was the only thing my computer ran. Really? I still like Toontown. You know, I haven't been playing it because there's been no like updates and stuff recently. Whenever they start putting out more updates, I'll play. Like Destiny. I've been playing Destiny a lot lately because they just put out a big update. So. Yeah. Which one did I just buy? I'd definitely play it again if I could, but I've been busy with life, making video games and such. Oh, trust, I know. I've been working 50 plus hours a week, and so has my girlfriend. So much work, non-stop work. Work, and work, and work, and more work. Jakey Snakey! Whoop! Alright, alright, alright. What are you doing? Let's see. Oh, it's tier 4. Salvage? What the hell? Can we go tower? I wonder if he's even at the, like, what if he's like AFK right now? I might be wasting time. Juno, Juno Dev. That's not his name. I did not have the energy nor desire to spell it properly. Fair enough. I think I'm gonna hop on a different. I think I'm gonna hop on Titan or Hunter. Hunter would be interesting. What's the meta right now? Destiny 2. Build. This new Hunter build feels like cheating. Enjoy it. I played too much for summer. What you got going on?
Proceed.
Oh shit! I already
You
picked
know
up.
where to find me.
I already picked up a bounty apparently.
I never imagined life without the forges, but
Melee attacks
I
and
suppose
shotguns.
they're still here. The foundation for the loom's technology.
All these videos are about Warlock. Oh my gosh. Warlocks must be popping off right now, bruh.
So I
Plunder
wanted to
the
show
booty.
you guys over here.
See, Plunder the Booty seems to be making a lot of build videos. Hunter build feels like cheating. Enjoy it.
All the gameplay you're about to see is from the weekly Grandmaster, so we're locked 50 power level under in here, with some pretty lame modifiers like the grounded modifier. Bungie, I'm a hunter out here, I gotta jump like my life depends on it. I had no armor set I was wearing that was affecting heavy ammo drops either, so literally anybody can run this setup. We blink around firing off our rocket launchers.
Apple. Hey, Apple. Why did Jomo? Why did you say Apple to me? Hmm. Hey, what's up, Embra? Thank you for the likes. And Zainu. Hi, how are you? Hopping on a hunter. Hi.
over and over and mix in our grenade launcher as well. The reason that was affecting heavy ammo drops either, so literally anybody can run this setup. We blink around firing off our rocket launchers over and over and mix in our grenade launcher as well. The reason this works so well and feels
My
so
name
good is thanks
is
to
a
the Queen's Foil
Revulus,
sensor artifact
but
and
you
the
can
mods
call
we
me
select
Rev.
to use, and how that pairs with our exotic, our subclass, and it really makes our stats and mods on the armor shine. Plus, every
Yes.
time you blink, you're leaving that strand clone in your wake. Enemies are firing at that
You
as you
know
set
where
up
to
for a
find
nice
me.
rocket volley. Basically built-in damage reduction every time you're blinking. I'm
Bow
going
or
to show a
sword?
quick gameplay clip here from In the Tower at -30 power level. So this is essentially what it would look like
I
against
once
ultimate
believed the
difficulty,
Forges
which
could
most
be
of
our
you run
future,
that or probably
but I
easier.
was wrong.
You're just firing off your
They were
rocket,
just-
pulling out your grenade.
What are you doing? I'm playing Destiny. What on Destiny? I'm not sure yet. Alright. Where are you from? America. Fuck yeah. He's from Zambia. No, from America. Bro, I said America, bro. I'm from America. What more do you want? I told you. Bro. Which country tree?
Yes.
What?
Hello again.
I
Until
am
next
from
time.
America. America can't.
Pardon the exposed machinery, and watch where you walk.
Butter these nuts. Ha. Got him.
Grenade launcher every once in a while, and casually one-shotting this champion -30 power level. Pretty dang good. That's because our rocket damage is being buffed by 5 different sources to do amazing damage for us. It also generates armor charges for free since you need only 2 kills with it, and it will grant you an armor charge. So just sitting back and firing off one volley can easily get you full armor charges, and those armor charges will buff our damage, so that's why they're important. We also
You know what? Let me pull up the llama video. Actually, no.
have infinite heavy ammo like I went over, and we never
What's the game? Destiny. This is Destiny. Yeah, why do you say everything over and over and over again? You can say things once, you know. You don't have to say every message several times. You know that, pal? I understand that he's really bad at reading his borderline and translating your messages, but repeating. Bro, I've read every message and respond to it. The fuck are you talking about? Bro, you've been rage baiting all week. That's all you've been doing. Constant rage baiting.
Did you need something?
never have to reload if we get the gameplay loop down correctly with our blinking dodges. Our rocket launcher also will generate us bolt charge, so that's why you see the lightning
View up
strikes
here is
coming
pretty
down
good too,
when
I
enemies are
guess.
being hit by abilities like Unravel
like
or
concrete.
in our prismatic form. Speaking of our prismatic form, we generate it so fast since
I've never rage bitten in my life.
A clan is just a family you choose to join.
What the fuck? Alright. I'm gonna hop back on my warlock. Because I have no sense of direction. I'm gonna pull up the llama build I was working on.
Set bonus, and the reason for that is because it has the 4-piece bonus High Noon, which states freshly drawn.
Spire of the Watcher. Where do I get Spire of the Watcher armor? You know what? I don't need to do all these hoops. I can just DPS like a normal person. I don't know. I've got decision paralysis right now. Shock? Yeah. I'm gonna do the warlock build everyone's been talking about. No, it's every game. Every game I have the same issue.
Hey, I'm sorry it's been so long, but
Have you tried not having that issue? Yeah.
The more generic buffs you can add. Tractor Cannon has a 30% or Shield Crushing 100 around base stacks for Winter's Guile as quick.
Hey. How you doing? I'm having decision paralysis right now. I'm frozen in place. Genuinely debilitating. Y'all don't even know the meme. Hey, how y'all doing? I didn't say y'all, I said yeah. I said how you doing?
He keeps dragging it out. It's pissing me off.
Let me see. Oh, it's got chunks in it.
Oh, yeah, there is chunks in it. I don't like the chunks, but I think
I do.
you do?
Mm-hmm.
I don't love the chunks.
There's no way I can siphon all the chunks out of this.
I am purposely sipping it through my teeth, so my teeth are like filtering out the chunks.
Interesting.
That's what I do with
That's pretty good. I like that.
I wanted to do something new.
Why are you sucking that shit like it's coochie? There was like chunky stuff on it. There was chunky stuff on it. Man, I had to. I couldn't help it.
There was chunky stuff on it. I had to. I couldn't help it. Is your response to why are you sucking it like coochie?
Yeah.
Do you see what I was talking about?
Oh, I didn't even.
It's giving very much.
Just leave him on red. Or just say it's okay, and that's it. Having decision paralysis. I've been sitting here for like 20 minutes. You want to see the whole combo?
No, it's fine. It's bad when I have my glasses on and like I'm being busy, but you know it because I'm like. I can never do it.
Is
It's okay.
Clover wearing a wig? No.
Oh no, that's my hair. See, I freshly dyed it. It's long enough for people to think it's a wig. Look at it. Look.
It's Hayley Williams colored.
You see that twirl?
I feel like it changes color daily.
I just don't pop up a lot.
I saw you got Cyrene on HSR. Yeah, how can you see that? How do you know that? I didn't even stream that. Don't you want your drink back? I was trying to get the chunky stuff, but I can't. Okay. I got it. I got the chunk. It shows you're on your Trailblaze log on your profile in the game. Oh, fair enough. I'm responding to a coworker. How have you been, Astrid? Thought you were unemployed. Why would you think that? When will you stream the game again? Whenever the game recaptures my attention, I'm like, oh, I want to play HSR. Because I literally just stream whatever I feel like I'm in the mood to play. You know what I mean? If I get home and I'm like, I'm in the mood to play this, then I stream it. Now, Void Siphon build. All right. Dude, there's a lot of different Void Siphon builds. I think the one I'm using is the Plunder the Booty one. Yeah, this one's got a lot of views compared to the other ones.
I just need you to watch the gameplay that I'm showing you because this Warlock build is just absurd. Normally there is some sort of drawback when it comes to something this powerful. Maybe it doesn't have good AoE ad clear, or maybe you can't spam the ability over and over.
I'm bouncing off the fucking walls right now. What do you mean by that? Why are you bouncing off the walls right now? Hello.
You have to watch it, okay? Watch it very closely. I don't know why my. Shit, my neck.
Hey Bruce.
Watch it.
You've been good, Astrid. I'm glad you've been doing good. Hope to see you on HSR again. Of course. I'm sure at some point it'll rehook me. I'm having fun on D2. I'm having decision paralysis right now. Oh. Oh. Oh, wait, what? Did she? I see most of the pictures are like underwear and bra. Is that anything or is that just okay? That's crazy. You can get away with anything on TikTok. Oh. You can get away with anything on social media if you like hide it the right way.
Apparently, it's becoming a trend because I just swiped.
You just swiped and it happened again?
Yeah.
That's crazy. I think her Instagram is just horny, bro.
Probably because I keep liking. I'll keep
Yeah.
liking me.
What kind of decision? I don't know. I'm having paralysis on what I want to do. My instinct, I keep thinking I want to get a build, but then I can't pick what build I want. I feel like I should make a build that's good for raiding. So that way I can join people's raids and not feel like I'm doing nothing or contributing nothing or not doing enough damage, you know? Every build I find requires some kind of specific stuff, and then I'm like, you know what I mean? Llama Warlock build. So this
Freshly
YouTuber
drawn
Llama, he made some videos on Warlock builds. He did a Damager build, a Debuffer build, and the Solar like Well Warlock build. I feel like I should do the
And still
Solar Well
increase
Warlock build,
precision
right?
damage.
Because anytime you join a raid as a Warlock, they just tell you to get on a Well. So I feel like I should have a good Well build. Renaf's Glove. Why did you change your name to that? Name, I can't speak.
That is not of your concern. Do not worry.
Is Renaf a person?
That is not of your concern.
Oh my gosh. Radish renamed himself to Renaf's Glove because I guess he's got like a new boy toy or something, and whenever he puts his arm up in there, it's like he's a glove.
I wasn't paying attention at all.
If someone puts their arm inside of you, then you are a glove. Huh? I. Anyway. The definitive Warlock meta DPS guide.
That people often confuse is that if you are the well guy, you have to be the one using Tractor.
That's a
you
llama.
have to be the one using Div. And that isn't necessarily true. In fact, it shouldn't be true in most cases because it is a lot to bear as a single person. If you are the well guy, the buffer, and the debuffer at the exact same time, you can split this off. You can be a bit more strategic about it if you have multiple Warlocks on your team. So the approach that I'm taking here today is we are starting with the Well of Radiance Warlock, but we are also going to be part damage. We are not going to be the debuffer. We are not using Tractor Cannon or Fafnir on this. We're going to be doing damage at the same time because it is important that your Warlocks, even the support roles, still manage to get their damage up. So for the first rotation that we are going to discuss, we have two very meta weapons along with a meta set bonus plus good stats. Those being the Heavy Sniper, the refurbished A499, and then the Izanagi's Burden. And this is going to work very well into this setup because of our set bonus. And if you watched the video from last week, you'll know that across the entire game, the refurbished A499 is just one of the best guns in the game, especially if you pair it with the encrypted data disk, which has the Sniper's Meditation Artifact perk. It also has quality of life, such as reload.
Alright, I gotta put encrypted data disk back on. I think these are all the right things, yeah. Okay, these are all the right perks.
At range and
Izanagi's Burden. I wonder what meta Nameless Midnight is. Light.gg. Nameless Midnight. Triple tap kinetic tremors. How is she doing? She's literally just turning. She's just turning her legs. She's not even like shaking ass, you know? She's turning her legs and it's making the whole thing shake. How do people do that? Is a Nagi's flashback? Yeah. Yeah, the music is fire. Deepstone Lullaby makes me so sad. Alright. Let me infuse it up. I'm on my quest to make a good Warlock build. Is it Nagi's there? Alright, let's see what he says.
Kinetic synthesis to improve the lifetime of your rotations as well. Sniper's Meditation is also present on the Hunter's Journal. However, this one doesn't really have that many other good perks in it for damage. The encrypted data disk is more optimal for this, and we're going to be pairing both of these weapons with the full 4-piece Spire of the Watcher.
I need Spire of the Watcher armor. Tier 5 Spire of the Watcher armor. I don't think Spire of the Watcher is featured this week, so... Yeah, there's 4 featured ones. Fair enough. So I'll get to that eventually, I guess. Whatever week it's whatever week Spire of the Watcher is the thing, I'll do it, but for now I cannot. Hold on. that right? I think. Yeah.
Set bonus. And the reason for that is because it has the 4-piece bonus High Noon, which states freshly drawn weapons deal increased precision damage to combatants for a short period. Weapons with the Tex Balanced Stock origin trait equipped or exotics manufactured by the Tex Mechanica Foundry gain further increased benefits. Now, we don't care about the last part because we're not using Tex Mechanica weapons. However, we do care about the increased precision damage from freshly drawn weapons. And the way this buff works is that if I equip my Izanagi's Burden, I get High Noon on the left of my screen for about 4 seconds. And this is something that refreshes every time you swap weapons. So if I swap to my heavy sniper, I've got 3 more seconds. If I swap to my middle gun, I've got another 3, then another 3 here. I can just keep swapping. And this boost in damage is a 7% buff. So it's not a lot, but it is better than nothing, and there are no other set bonuses really that benefit this rotation as well, and we are going to be factoring in that buff into our rotation. Before I show you how to do the rotation, we're also going to cover what the exotic is going to be here. These are the Boots of the Assembler, because as the Solar Warlock, your job is going to be distributing the highest potency buffs to your team, which is only available through Boots of the Assembler. This is a 35% buff to all of your team's weapon damage, and little known fact, if you are hit by one of the Blessing of Order Seekers, you also gain plus 100 class stat. Little known fact, so just they're throwing that out there if you didn't know that. But we are going to be taking Boots of the Assembler. There's basically no other exotic you ought to be using on Solar Warlock. So the rotation itself is basically going to be using Izanagi's Burden with the High Noon buff to get High Noon on the ×4 shots as often as you can, and then when you run out of Izanagi ammo, you just dump the rest of your heavy sniper. So as for a quick demo of the rotation, you would simply place your well and then get your Izzy out, hone it. You can do this before damage as well. Shoot the Izzy and then re-hone it, put it away. And in this time of High Noon on the heavy sniper, you can shoot 2 bullets, back to Izzy, re-hone, then go 2 bullets here, then back to Izzy, and repeat. That's basically the entire process. You'll have another 2 Izzy shots to do in there, but because High Noon lasts for 4 seconds, you do have enough time to get your honed edge off, re-hone it, then 2 shots of heavy snipe, and back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Now, in terms of the stats that you need for this rotation, of course, you want to go with as high super and weapons as possible, which involves getting a lot of powerhouse armor pieces, so make sure you have powerhouse armor on your Ghost. Currently, I have 175 weapons and 150 super with my setup, which I can make up to 200 super by putting 3 super fonts on my helmet, which is going to make my Well of Radiance last for 40 seconds instead of 30. And then 175 weapons is good. It could be higher if I had better tunings. It could be around 185, 190 kind of way. And then ideally, you also get tertiary stats in class to boost the regen rate of your class ability, because if you are using Hellion, which you should...
You fucking bitch.
What is that?
you have an extra source of damage there by casting your...
Oh shit, I don't know if I have all this the right stuff on. Hold on. Fuck, I don't have any chronologues. Alright. Where am I getting some chronologues from? I can get 300. I just need to do more of this stuff. Alright.
I'm driving, pussy bitch.
I don't know if you're on your phone, but I can hear it. Shotguns.
It's a soundboard, idiot. Fool.
It's melee attacks or shotguns. So I do want to use a shotgun. Keep Fractifist on. Actually, let me see what the best shotgun I have up here is. No. Shotgun. Heritage. Now this could be a banger because this can be recrafted too. Savathun's Throne World. I think Rick Kakis made a video and mentioned the Heritage's new roles in it, right? Alright, let's see. You may already have the new best weapons in Destiny 2.
Where you had to shoot.
You actually got it? Over 1,000. That's after tax too. That's pretty good. That's a lot actually. Yep. Nice. Hell yeah. You only got one more week of this. After this week. Yeah, next week will be your last week where you're allowed to do overtime.
A few times before it activated, you've now got Aggregate Charge. This is a relatively new perk, but it provides a massive damage boost for elemental debuff. So it stacks up to 3 times. It's like a 35% damage increase. It's so easy to get this up, right? You have someone does a jolt, someone does, you know, obviously you're going to have a weaken effect if you're doing any sort of ray damage phase, and then, you know, you have Unravel, Scorch. Like, there's a million different debuffs in the game, and any of them will apply this. So yeah, Envious Arsenal plus Aggregate Charge, or even just Reconstruction again plus Aggregate. I think Aggregate is way better than Focus Fury. You even have like Cascade Point now and stuff like. So yeah, the Heritage might have just gotten a new lease on life there.
So Aggregate Charge.
Even just Reconstruction, so easy to get this up, right? You have someone does a jolt, someone does hotness. So if you are doing bait and switch strats, if you're switching Envious Arsenal with your Heritage, potentially over Reconstruction.
What the fuck? Oh, my weapon level is not nearly high enough.
If that's not enough, guys, in the right. Again, the best perk you could possibly get before was Focus Fury. You had to shoot a few times before it activated. You've now got Aggregate Charge. This is a relatively new perk, but it provides a massive damage boost for elemental debuff. So it stacks up to 3 times. It's like a 35% damage increase. It's so easy to get this up, right? You have someone does a jolt, someone does, you know, obviously you're going to have a weaken effect if you're doing any sort of ray damage phase, and then, you know, you have Unravel, Scorch. Like, there's a million different debuffs in the game, and any of them will apply this. So yeah, Envious Arsenal plus Aggregate Charge, or even just Reconstruction again plus Aggregate. I think Aggregate is way better than Focus Fury. You even have like Cascade Point now and stuff like. So yeah, the Heritage might have just gotten a new lease on life there. And while we're on the Deepstone Crypt, guys, there was another iconic weapon from there that a lot of us grinded for, the Succession. And
You know what?
guys,
I'm not sold on that. Decision paralysis strikes again. Weapons. Conditional finality. There you go. Need to find something that's off meta. The fuck is Dead Horse? Oh, I know this Perfect Paradox is off meta. I'm off meta, cated like I wanted to be, so where the hell is all my energy? Alright. I need shotgun kills. And as for primary weapon, melee or shotguns, what is defeat targets, B in ops activities. I'll just get an auto rifle. Yeah, I'll just put on Gnawing Hunger. Actually, you know what? This would be a good opportunity for me to look and see what I'm using and when you have a void elemental buff. Melee hits weaken. Melee hits weaken if I have a void buff. So yeah, I'll go ahead and put on Gnawing Hunger. All right.
You know, I actually think I can solve your problem.
You think you can solve my decision paralysis problem?
That is correct.
How? ADHD meds?
Slay, good job. You knew the answer. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, I haven't taken any ADHD meds since I was 17.
So like in the 60s or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the fact that the game's gonna shut down in like 20 minutes anyway should like convince you that it does not matter.
The game's not gonna shut down.
Okay, sure.
If it does shut down, that'll be years.
Sure, bud.
Obviously, they're not making any more content for it, which sucks. But So I just need to defeat targets with the other weapons. Okay, that just happens naturally. Damage with all weapons. Alright, that seems easy enough.
Class ability. The actual fragments and aspects for this build don't matter too much. This is just general Solar Warlock stuff. This is the setup that I run whenever I play Solar Warlock. It's Hellion, Icarus Dash, then I have Singeing, Benevolence, Ashes, Torches, and Searing. Don't worry, I will have the dim link.
How does Icarus Dash work? I've never used it. 6.
Links for these builds down in the description, so you don't have to listen to me yapping about these aspects and fragments. Just know that these are the ones that are pretty good. And then also, like I mentioned earlier, you are going to want to be using the encrypted data disk for basically everything. This artifact is very good for damage, especially in the case of snipers. You know, Sniper's Meditation, we have Kinetic Rupture as well. We also have Kinetic Synthesis and Reload at range. Now, what I'm going to do here is show you a clip of the full damage rotation that is, you know, fully optimal conditions. We have a tractor going, we have surges, everything, just to give you an idea of what it looks like and show you the numbers.
Okie dokie. Yeah, you can track whenever.
For not really your damage dealers, this is an example
Guardian,
of how you can
this
address
is
it.
Lenore. Don't respond. This is a one-way channel. Low profile, no bleed. Drifter might actually have a plan. The Imperium is scrambling, cauterizing loose ends on Mars and Venus. The data he stole has a secret that they don't want getting out. It's stored on his ghost, Blue.
Good man, bro. Got the
But
llama in
it'll
the
take
background.
time
Yep.
to decrypt.
That's how I
and
was coming
tools
up with
we
my
don't
build.
have.
Stealing
And
it off of other
worse,
YouTubers.
She can't speak. Spider wants to help us.
I'm trying to work on getting
He's
a
willing
good
to
well
give us
build,
the ghost parts we need to
which is the
repair
reason why I'm
Blue.
doing Renegades right
But
now.
he wants us to track a lost courier
So I can
of
get
his
that sniper
in the
rifle,
lawless
the
frontier
refurbished.
In return, convince Spider that you'll play his game.
$4.99 or something like that. Refurbished $4.99, and then I'll have Izanagi's Burden. I'll swap between those two for damage, and that way I'll feel like I'll contributing.
My dear Guardian, I need you. Multiple syndicates are in conflict out here in the Expanse, killing for territory and
I've never done Renegade stuff before, so
very profitable disorder. Hazards come with the spoils, of course. I've lost contact with one of my salvage crews. If you'll track the flare, locate what that crew was carrying, I'll make sure you have the parts to help Drifter's ghost.
So calls in a utility shank that heals and provides energy. Calls out an airstrike that damages and scorches hostiles. Alright. But to the assembler, I assume. Yep. Yep. I'm still working on getting the good God roll cipher for the newest dungeon. I just recently got back into Destiny. I have not done anything from Edge of Fate or Renegades. At all. Oh my gosh.
Apologies. Oh, apologies for the landing. Your Guardian regeneration is blocked out here on the Tharsis frontier. The Imperium's doing via their beacon tech after you escaped their flagship.
So I can't regenerate here? Oh my gosh. Press Z to prepare the ability. Press Z again to cancel out. Q to revitalize. Oh, I think I was supposed to put it in there. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm literally not close enough to... Let's do it again. Alright, well there's both of my charges.
I heard from the Drifter. You started a riot to escape the Imperium flagship. Now there are riots with every breath of ether in the expanse. Behold!
I want shotgun kills.
Glory of the Syndicate Border Wars!
Not an exaggeration. The syndicates are the real powers here, carving up territory on the frontier.
Why is everything dissolving so easily? I still need to get to level 2 of the Syndicate now to get the sniper that you want. Oh, really? That's convenient.
Careful. These Vex are foot soldiers for the Narcissus Reformation. Each one possesses individual sentience. They're shrewd entrepreneurs. In time, perhaps we can get a few of them in our pocket. Find a way to leverage the Vex network.
Don't worry about taking a few of them apart. If anything, they'll be impressed with your gunplay. Only way to get respect out here.
I didn't reload. I've never really used this gun before. This is kind of cool. Surprisingly, whenever Final Shape came out, I played the campaign right away. Thought it was great. And played Excision, attempted the raid, failed miserably.
No signs of my salvage Kindle. The flare is still active up ahead.
But then I didn't really play much after that. Thank you for the likes, by the way. I appreciate it, Tyler.
My filters are showing residue from shock rifle impacts. Pikers took out my crew. Shame there's no Elixir solidarity here on the frontier. Still no sign of the cargo. I can't relinquish these ghost parts without it, Guardian.
Investigate.
Drifter's ghost is heavily modified. She's an
Hello.
amalgam, patched with parts from other dead ghosts. Whatever effects that modification produced makes her unique. We need her back in play.
Recently got back to the game yourself. You came back about a month before the last update. Yeah, I came back the week before the last update. Or maybe like 2 weeks before the last update. And, damn, why do I keep missing? Yeah. So a week or two before the last update is when I came back, and when I had left was Echoes, like during the first, like Final Shape, like week, like 3 was the last time I played. I didn't finish Echoes.
You found my associate, Varrock. Praise the 7 stars. He can fend for himself. The cargo must be nearby. Ah, Guardian. My heart surges to see you so cherishing of my kinfolk. Do remember to secure the cargo.
Revive token. I'm missing a lot. Hey, bro. Trying to figure some stuff out. Armor sets are a pain to get all the good rolls in. Right now, the only good armor set I use in the Titan is the Pantheon set. I have almost a full set of Pantheon armor for my Titan and my Warlock. I'm just missing the arms. I don't have gloves for either of them. Explosive ordnance, huh? Back. I forgot holding the button down would. Took you forever to get arms. Is it possible? See, I'm not gonna lie, I was just doing the collect illicit cargo. Not gonna lie, I was just doing the Morgoth cheese. Is it even possible to get arms from Morgoth? I can't. Oh, I'm supposed to bring it. Oh. I don't think so. I think it's encounter specific unless you get it somewhere else first.
Looks like the Totality Division wants to know if you have anything to do with the ruckus out here. They're a Baron Imperium unit. Closest thing to law enforcement in Tharsis. Word on the street is they're in business for themselves.
Solar.
Just another syndicate wearing Imperium bloomers.
Oh my gosh, I can't damage him. I don't exactly know what to do about that, dude. I got a good Shattering Bone and an okay threat level. Because I did do Insurrection Cheese like once or twice. But we could not get it down well, so.
I've taken the liberty of installing a robust assault response aboard your jump-ship. For any occasion that requires salvation from on high, but it's a war zone in the Expanse, I'll tell you.
Look at that.
I marked an extraction point on your tracker. Do as my salvage kit did, and signal with an exfiltration flag. Don't worry, I won't fail you like my crew failed me. Just keep that salvage safe.
I'm pulling records on the Barrent Imperium. They must have powerful resources to have total control over Mars and Venus.
make a clean getaway, but I want to kill. Precision. I should try to get precision kills. What are all these boxes? Oh, renegade ability charges. You know what? I see why it was telling me to. Bye, Brian. What is this marker right here? Oh, I'm gonna get abilities again. Alright. Trying to get my I'll just hang out here and just farm kills.
And there's our end to the syndicates. Outstanding. Without the Vanguard's help, we'll need assets wherever we can find them. Good work, Guardian.
Oh my god. 3 kills. What did you give it a I guess I'll go. This is kind of cool. That was alright.
By all 7 stars, the Expanse is flooded with transmissions. Drifter's ghost has a line on bail. Brutality Division has spotted the false weapon, and Dredgen hopes Flock and Tharsis. Lord Bale, unleash me. I long to show them what an Eclipse-powered Cuirass can do. Leave that to 6 and Nightfall Station. I need you overseeing the station's completion. Deploy your legions. Sounds like the Imperium's looking for you. Oh, the intimate conversations you slither into out here. Oh, wishing you many happy returns, renegade.
So,
Wow.
did you give any thought to my deal?
No.
Why?
Because it doesn't benefit me at all.
So you're saying for you to like think about something and has to benefit you in some way?
Why would I go through the trouble of trying to somehow beat dire mode on my account somehow, which would be impossible? I genuinely don't think it's possible with my account.
Who said it has to be your account?
So you gonna let me log into your account?
Hell no.
Exactly.
They'll sell that shit.
So I have to go out of go to the trouble of trying to beat dire mode somehow, whether it's on my account, which I think would be actually impossible, or somehow getting somebody else to let me log into their Genshin account. So do all this extra shit that would be very difficult. For what? Like,
you just proved my point. It's totally worth it.
How is that? What? Let's make a deal. How about if you are able to earn $1 million in less than 24 hours, then you get to pick which one of my bank accounts you put it into. How about that? Is that a good deal?
I'm not gonna respond to that because I'm not allowed to make jokes anymore.
Because if I let you pick which bank account of mine it goes into, whether it's my checking or my saving, then that's giving you power over me. You would like that,
It's
wouldn't
compelling. It's really compelling, I have to admit.
What can a simple operator like me do for the hero
Ghost
of the
parts.
Vanguard?
I'll think about it.
Okay. What is the point? What can I do about this?
Apple stock was down like $20 a share today. I think I lost like 300K.
Oh no.
Sounded very genuine.
Which stock is down?
Apple.
Oh. So 20% lost you 300K.
$20.
Oh,
Per
$20.
share.
$20 lost you 300K.
Yeah, it took quite a
Go
hit.
on, Nab! You lousy, awful, stupid waste of light, bottom-feeding leech!
Hello to you too.
Now you disloyal, coin-flipping, ghost-ditching, scraggly bag
Apple's down
timer.
6% today.
If you had him on, Jordan called you!
Went from 87 to
Is when you ask
7
for money!
287 to 275.
Makes you look like
Went
a
down
liar.
$12.
Guardian, thank you for fixing my ghost.
Well, it was down 20 at its highest. Or something like that. Maybe more, actually.
Sunny personality.
Bite me! I need to talk to the Guardian.
Because they raised all the prices of everything today.
You lost,
Which has never happened.
You lost 300K.
Ish.
Drifter and I have a complicated
Well, I checked at like 1 p.m. I don't know what changed.
Off of a
He's a flake. No,
off
worse
of
than
a
flake.
6% dip.
Scoundrel.
Yeah.
That data he stole
So if losing
wasn't any
6%
old data.
loses you
It was plans for a
300K.
super weapon. Nightfall Station. No idea on its payload.
Imagine the people
Drifter
that
showing
actually
the
own a
Imperium's
lot.
connected to the 9. And I think he's right. This tech, it's impossible. In that vision he showed you. It has him shook. Me too. Now he shut away from me.
So that means
from
you had
Idaho,
5
from
million
Arnold,
in
which I
Apple
get.
stock.
In Eris. One person he let in.
You had 5 million in Apple stock
I gave
and
him my
lost
voice to save the Drifter once.
300K from
I'm
it.
through keeping my mouth shut.
So now you're stuck with only 4.7 million in Apple stock. Do I have that correct? Mysterious.
Hope you're listening, hero. Like I said, I might have to make a few.
I am not about to disclose the intricacies of my finances on the internet.
Okay, well,
They'll think I'm running.
clear. Okay, it's just math. So if losing 6% lost you 300K, then that means 5 million was the total. Now you're stuck with 4.7 million. That's just Apple stock. That's only Apple stock. I have to assume not all of your finances are just Apple stock. That would be kind of crazy.
That is correct.
So
It's like 25% of my portfolio. Portfolios.
So okay.
I'm gonna give Bale and his 9 exactly what they want.
So you're
I try to
investing.
keep it around there.
Your investing portfolio is worth around 20 million, and you just lost
Still figuring that out.
300,000 today.
I know I have to go for the city.
1 second, I'm locked into Weewa. Yes.
So for now,
That is, you could. Why even bother stressing yourself out like that? Like,
I don't think you realize who I am.
what do you mean? I don't realize who you are. Are you
Nothing.
Are you related to somebody famous or something?
No, what?
What does that mean then?
Nothing. I haven't given you the necessary information about me to know the answer to that question.
Anyway, you lost 300K out of your 20 million today.
Ish. Yeah. Oh no, that number is out of nowhere.
Well, you said Apple is 25% of your portfolio.
Ish.
And 5 million is 25% ish of 20 million. Therefore, your portfolio would be about 20 million, and you lost 300K. But my question is, as somebody in the lower middle class or upper poverty,
Upper poverty. It's crazy.
What's the point of dealing with the stock trading and all? Just why? I don't understand why you, if you had 20 million in stocks, why would you not just sell everything immediately and live the rest of your life not worrying about anything ever?
I'm not gonna answer that now.
Because you could have a really nice fancy house, nice fancy cars, all your monthly subscriptions and everything for the next 80 years and still probably not make much of a dent in that.
I already have that.
You could have everything you ever wanted and never relax, you never have to stress or work or anything again. So what's the point? Like, why even bother stressing about your stock portfolio or working 40 hours a week? Like, what's the point?
I don't work 40 hours a week.
Okay, why do you work at all? You don't need to. What's the point? Huh?
I mean, what else am I gonna do?
Fun things like sports and going out to eat and
I don't do
playing
that.
video games and.
I do enough of that already.
What'd you say?
I don't want to go out anywhere.
Talking to Radish
And I
about
don't
his
like
investment
sports.
Portfolio. Glover says hi.
Hello.
Anyway, so I was saying, if he's got $20 million invested,
You're just
in
pulling
stocks.
numbers out of your ass.
So Apple stock went down 6% today, right? And because Apple stock went down 6%, he lost $300,000. So he lost $300,000 today because Apple stock went down 6%, right? And yeah, and if that would mean that total Apple stock is about $5 million, right? So I mean he's got about 5 million invested in Apple. Well, now like 4.7 million, which I guess 4.7 million, if that is the 25% of his portfolio, then that would make sense if 20 million is the number, right? So then 4.7 million being 25% would mean that his total portfolio is around 19 million, maybe a little bit less than 19 million, of all just stocks in general, not just Apple, like all of his stock portfolios. Because he said that his Apple stock was 25% of his portfolio. You know what I mean? And my question was, if 4.7 million is about a quarter of his portfolio, which means his portfolio is like 18.8 million.
You know what's really great about this is that I intentionally obscured my words so that you would misunderstand what I meant by 25%. 25% not being the total value, but the percentage of shares that I own.
Oh, like the number of shares?
Uh-huh.
So wouldn't that imply that... Hold on. That would imply that the number is way higher. I'm pretty sure that would imply that the number is
Anyway, let's play Destiny.
So he's got a lot more than 20 million invested. I'm playing Destiny. He's on Wuthering Waves. Anyway, so he's got a lot more than 20 million, but let's assume he's only got 20 million invested currently in the stock market. My thing that I was asking him is, why? Like, why bother, like, stressing about, oh, like, I gotta invest, is my stock going down today? Fuck, did I just lose a bunch of money? What should I be invested in? Are we in a bull market or a bear market? Like, should I invest more in AI? Is that what's gonna take off soon? Should I?
It's been taken off.
Yeah, I know. It has. I know. And why even stress about all that if you could just sell all of your stocks right now for cash and then never worry about money again for the rest of your life?
It's not that simple.
That's like decades upon decades. That's like 10 decades. You could have a really fancy house, really fancy car, all your monthly subscriptions, that's so much more money than you could ever.
I have money
use.
that's not invested.
But you're just proving my point even more. Like, why even bother worrying about all that? Why do you put yourself through a job when you could just do whatever you want?
I enjoy my job.
Fair enough. I guess that the job is your hobby.
I don't have like family to worry about.
Bro, I don't think that would be my worry. If I somehow got rich, I don't think like family wouldn't be the reason why I want to like quit all my jobs and stuff. Unless that means like if I started my own family, like having kids and all that, and I guess that would make sense. But like my mom's doing her own thing. She don't need my input or whatever. My brothers maybe one day once they're 18, I don't know. I guess I feel like once I got to a certain point financially, like if I had 8 digits of money, like over $10 million, I wouldn't ever do anything stressful again.
At the peak of my issues, I was not working. And let me tell you, it sucks.
You're telling me you work to keep yourself busy so you don't get lost in your thoughts?
Yes. Look at you being like smart. Whoa, I'm not used to this. Can you do more of this?
I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense. I just still feel like It'd make more sense to pick up like a hobby.
Yeah, like what?
Bro, there's so many hobbies, bro.
Yeah, like what? Name 3 right now.
Gaming, drums, guitar, singing, skateboard, painting, drawing, puzzles,
None of those are applicable to me.
taxidermy.
None of those are applicable to you.
Because they're not.
Coding, programming.
I already know how to do that.
Can you? Yeah, so you do the thing that you know how to do and like to do.
I like yelling at people.
You
That's
could
why I
literally,
work.
you could,
Be a drill sergeant.
you could choose to spend all day, every day yelling at people.
That's what I do.
No, because some of the day you spend going to work.
Yeah, that's what I do at work.
You could be a debt collector.
I don't want to visit you guys that often.
That
LOL.
often.
LOL.
So do you want to visit us at all?
Fuck no.
Fuck you too, buddy.
You want to? I mean, I'm
No.
open. I'm sure Renaf will allow it.
Everybody has a price, Radish.
Mine is $0.
You're that easy?
Yeah.
Okay, well mine is... I mean, depends who's asking. I have to discuss it with Clover first.
Why?
Because she's my girlfriend.
Is that how that works?
Yeah.
When I was engaged, I didn't discuss shit.
That's called cheating. Unless you had
No.
permission to.
Yeah, he was very aware of it.
Oh, okay. Then, you know, but that's not the... We are monogamous.
Why?
With loyalty and stuff.
I don't get it.
I feel like both of us would be very jealous if the other person was out fucking.
I mean, number one, who are you gonna fuck, please? Anyway, I don't think that's something you have to worry about.
What do you mean? Anyway, you know what I want to do?
Buy some Apple stock.
No. Bro, I have
low.
negative money right now.
It's low.
I have negative money right now. What am I going to buy the Apple stock with?
Now is the time.
Okay, fine. Fidelity.
The fuck? Use Fidelity?
Yeah, what should I be using?
I'm just joking. Just wanted to complain about something.
I feel like that's better than using like Robinhood or some shit.
Yeah, Robinhood is so ghetto. Don't use that, please.
Is Fidelity fine? Is that like a legit
Yeah,
app?
that's fine. Yeah.
How much Apple should I buy?
Like probably 1,000 shares.
1,000? Bro, where do you think
It's really low.
Where do you think I can get that kind of money from?
I'm gonna buy more tomorrow. If it continues going
Buy
down.
me some, bro. I'll invest in Apple if it's not my money, because I don't have any money to do it with. Look,
Well, that seems to be the problem.
exactly. Look,
You should get some of that. you know?
I've been trying. I've been working overtime.
I thought you were unemployed.
No, I cannot. The last time I was unemployed was about 1 month, actually 1.5 months back in 2022, or no, 2023. March 2023, I was unemployed. All of March and then the first half of April. It was the last time I was unemployed. And I had to sleep at my mom's house. Anyway, I'm unsure if you fully understand. If I were to right now, if I were to pay off all my debts right now, all the medical bills that I owe right currently, I would be
to fix your schnoz.
Not even just that, like other doctor appointments, and also, bro, my car has fucked me this year. Anyway,
well, finally,
if I paid off my medical debt right now and was completely debt free, and okay, not just medical debt, credit card debt too. I don't think I have enough money.
Do you have credit card debt?
Yeah, but I mean, I pay it off every month. Like, I spend money on the credit card, and then auto pay pays everything full statement amount the next month.
So then you don't.
I mean, I do.
No.
My current balance on my credit cards is $2,788.
That is not what I mean. But anyway, continue.
I'm not paying interest, if that's what you're asking. I don't.
Yes.
I'm not paying any interest on my credit cards. But I do owe a significant amount of money on my credit cards. Now.
How much?
$2,788.
It's like 10 shares of Apple.
Yeah, that's money I'm already in debt. Like that's negative money right there, right? Plus my surgery debt. Let me log into Synchrony Bank. That's the care credit. I don't know if you knew that. Synchrony Bank.
You know, what I've come to realize, actually, I'm not sure if you've realized this yet.
Yeah.
But all of your problems would be solved with more money.
Literally, bro. What do you think? Bro, that's my main complaint with life. Do you know how much?
Have you like realized that yet?
Yes, I've realized that. That's my main motivation for pursuing content creation. That's why I've actually uploaded a YouTube video this week and a short, and I've been live every day. That's my only hope, cause like everything, whenever I'm not working, everything gets better. I spend more time with Clover, and then me and Clover are both happier. I am less stressed out. I pursue creative things like songwriting and stuff more. Like everything, every aspect of my life feels better when I'm not at work. But then whenever we're back to working overtime, like Clover's working all this overtime, I'm working all this overtime, I'm super stressed, fucking cortisol maxing, bruh. Clover's super stressed. Both of us are in a bad mood. Both of us are grumpy. Both of us are sleep deprived. More likely to binge eat and drink a bunch of caffeine and whatever. Both of us are just more unhappy whenever we're at work constantly.
Then don't go to work.
But I need to. That's the thing. If I don't work, then I go homeless. I'm talking to Radish. Because Radish said, you know what I realized? All of your problems would be solved if you had more money. And I was like, yeah, no, well, no shit.
You're very easy to raise bait. You fall into it every single time.
Yeah. Anyway, my current balance
Seems like
on
a
my...
relatively simple problem to solve, no?
I've been trying to solve... It's like I've been actively trying my hardest. I work more than the average American. Hold on, let me look up. How many hours does the average person work? I know. In a week. So the average work week for employed people in the US is 34.3 hours. So I work 15 more hours than the average American every week.
Why?
So I can try to pay off all my debts and have more money, like you always tell me to do. You always tell me get more money. That's what I'm trying my best. I'm doing that.
Okay, so what's the problem then?
I have a lot of medical debt. I have a lot of debts in general. I spent $3,000 fixing my car this year.
You know, you can actually fix that too. Because
You just, like, get a
if
new
you had a
car.
car that didn't have problems, then you wouldn't need to fix it.
So get a brand new
Am
car.
I doing a good job at reading?
Yes. Yes, you are.
Okay, good.
Anyway, what we were saying before. My care credit account, it's got about.
What's a care credit?
It's what poor people use to pay medical stuff because they can't pay it off right away and need time.
Do you have insurance?
Yeah. I already explained the whole insurance situation to you, remember?
Oh, right, yeah. I kind of forgot and wiped that out of my head.
Yeah, so, anyway, I owe $3,326 on care credit, and I owe $2,788 on other credit cards. So in total is a little bit over $6,000, right? So if I paid off all my medical debt and all my credit cards right now, at this exact moment, I would have, let's see, I would have $1,000, right? And then, if I paid off all my credit cards and my medical debt right now, I'd have $1,000. And then, it's the 25th. So, in 6 days from now, rent would come through, and I would not be able to pay it.
Wait, why do you have to pay rent?
Because I live. I am alive.
You know, there's actually a way to avoid that.
A cardboard box.
That too.
Are you gonna tell me to buy a house and then I won't need to pay
Yeah.
rent? Do you know what you need to buy a house?
Money. So it goes back to my original point.
So what is your recommendation for me to get more money, Radish?
Get more money.
How?
Just buy some Apple stock.
All right. That's I'm logging into Fidelity. So that way, I won't have enough money for rent next week. And then I can get kicked out of my apartment. No, it'd be like so for real, like genuine, actual financial advice. What would you say for me to do? I have to assume the ideal first thing to do would be pay off medical debt, right? Or would you not? Would you disagree with that? Apparently I have $1.22 in my Fidelity account. Should I invest that into Apple? Oh. Wait. My $1.22 is... The fuck? What is specs? I don't know. Radish, you there? I think Radish died. Anyway, I think that's. I don't know, man. Anyway, my current financial plan is just pay off all my debt, my medical. That surgery fucked me up bad. That's an expensive ass surgery. Expensive for me, at least. Anyway. Let's go see what I think I need to go talk to Spider. What's up, my greasy gamers? Mwah. This music is kind of a bop. Hear that? Makes me want to get jiggy. Treasurekins. Hey, buddy boy. Don't look at me like that.
To continue our friendship.
Acquire base renegade abilities. Relics visited. I'm playing Dialogue Simulator right now on Destiny. Go here, talk to this person. Go here, talk to this person. Go here, talk to this person. I feel like a Genshin player again. Woo! Just getting turned at Tharsis. Hey, Relics. I'm not reading all that. Sorry. Now I gotta talk to Vixis. Oh my gosh. I'm like a Toontown player. Approach. Is this the guy? Yes, it is. Alright, well, how do I... He's down. Okay. Now it wants me to go elsewhere. Huh. Hiker's reputation. I need to go to bed. Good night, everybody.